Welcome to In the Crease with Ztending. I'm your host, John Ztending, owner of Ztending Goalie School. In today's edition, what we're going to talk about, a little bit about deflections, covering the puck. We're going to take a look at about a little bit of NHL news and some Ztending news, and also we're actually going to unveil the Ztender of September. And for first Ztender in the news, we've had a couple, many successful goalies this past couple weeks. We've had Stephen Glick, who's went 5-0 with the shutout. We've had 5-1-1. We had Bobby Bajer, who went 4-0 with 7 goals against. We also had an MVP of the USHL Atlantic Challenge, and that's Michael Cenero of the New Jersey Titans. But for our Ztender of September, basically the way you have to, what makes you Ztender of September is you have to be good on and off of the ice. You also obviously have to put up some good numbers and be successful on the ice, but that's not the main goal of it. The main thing is attending a Ztending clinic and not just attending, but working your butt off and helping out with the kids. No matter if you're a younger kid or whatever, you have to be part of the group and be involved. So this Ztender of September is Kyle McKillen. He went 6-1-1 for the month of September. 1.75 goals against average. He had 92 save percentage. Had 2 shutouts. One, I believe they took second in Silver Sticks, and they're going to the finals for International Silver Sticks. And they're the first Grundy Senators team to ever accomplish that, which is amazing. One thing, we're going to take a look, before we get into anything else, we're going to move on to NHL news. One thing is, now the NHL season's back in its full swing, and it's extremely exciting. What I'm asking you of Ztenders and also other goalies out there is, don't just watch the games. Pay attention to goalies. Be a student of the game. Make sure you're watching the goalies, both goalies, not just your favorite team. Watch both goalies. Learn what makes them tick. What the little different things that one goalie's going to do to the other. Every goalie's different. Everybody has a different mindset, different way about doing things. So you really have to make sure that you're a student of the game, so that maybe this will help you understand yourself as a goaltender. And one of the things we're actually going to pop over real quick, right before we get to the tip of the week, we're going to pop over and see. Let's take a look at the last game against Flyers versus Toronto, and where Phil Kessel flips a puck into Steve Mason, and it's an odd bouncer. And we all know those bounces are real tough. And one of the biggest things that you want to make sure you do is you push out and get it on the first bounce, if best case scenario, because you never know where that puck's going to bounce. So if you can get it early on the hop, best case scenario. But I believe that Steve Mason did a great job in handling this puck. It popped up on him really awkward, and then one of my favorite things he did was prevent it from going to the puck. So let's take a quick look at that. Steve Mason controlling a dump-in puck from Phil Kessel and keeping the puck out of the zone. I hope you enjoyed that clip with Steve Mason covering that puck on a dump-in. Now, you have to recognize that when a puck gets dumped in, okay, it's going to bounce awkwardly. Okay, so the best case scenario, you want to get on top of it as close to the first bounce as possible. One thing that he does a great job of doing, as it does bounce up awkwardly, goes before goal line, he gets the paddle down. Okay, he doesn't quite cover it right away. He actually fumbles a little bit, but he has the paddle down behind the puck. So therefore, no matter if he misses it with a glove, he's got something behind it. So that goes on to another, before we get to the tip of the week, which is covering the puck, that goes to my, another tip is always have a plan B. You never just go and make a blind glove save. You watch it and move into it. Therefore, if I miss the puck, hopefully it hits me. I don't just make a stick save and hope that I get it. I make a stick save and have plan B with the pad in case I miss. and I have a pad behind it. Always have something, a plan B, something behind whatever save you're going to make. Okay? So, covering the puck. I see sometimes where a goalie will just go out and have the paddle down or paddle up and try and protect their gloves and have the glove down first. Now, this is not always the best case scenario. All right? Before, in the old school, we used to always say, hey, protect the puck, protect everything else. But the puck, the sticks are coming from underneath, so this is not going to do any good. Now it's like, all right, protect your glove hand. Okay, you can apply some pressure here, and that's okay. But at the same time, if they really jam into you, they can push the puck, and it's going 5-hole right between the legs. Best case scenario here, okay, is get that paddle down behind it. If you happen to miss the puck, okay, you happen to miss the puck and it goes awkward, you have something behind it. Again, going back to plan B, okay, backing up the puck, okay. Now, going from there, wherever the rebound goes, your first initial reaction, and always should be initial reaction, should be to move to it. Shot, save, move to the rebound. No matter where it goes, shot, save, move to the rebound. Okay? So, in this instance, for covering a puck, the puck goes over here. I don't want to just reach for it. I want to get my paddle down, power leg over to it, and cover. Okay? Therefore, if I do miss, or if I'm getting a little bit late, at least get the paddle down and I can get my body in front of it. Because, let's say you get a piece of it and they move it over here, okay, and they move it away from your glove, you have nothing behind it. If I move over, get to it, it gets a little loose, I can at least make a save, all right, an attempt, and give myself a chance to make another save. Okay, so always move to it, move to it. Think about footwork first. It's one of the most important things and tools for a goaltender is footwork. Move to it. Save, shot save, move to the rebound. Okay, so recapping here. Back up your glove with your paddle down. Right, you'll have nothing going through the 5-hole. Okay, and you'll have your plan B action. I hope you enjoyed our tip of the week. Now we're going to put a Z-tender in the hot seat, and it's none other than your very own Z-tender of September, Kyle McKillen.
All right, we got Kyle McKillen here. This is our Z-tender month for the month of September 2013. Recent success here is going to be going into the International Silver Sticks Finals. It's the first Senators team to actually be doing that. What was the tournament like in the Silver Sticks?
So we knew the first game was really important to start off good, to get it rolling. So we won the first game 3-0. The second game 1-0, which is good because now we're 2-0. So we thought it would be important since we're fighting for that top seed. So last game we knew we had to keep our goals against low, and we had to score lots of goals because the team that we were competing with, the Haverford Hawks, scored a lot more goals than we did, and they also kept their goals against very low too. Yeah. So we won 5-1, so we ended up having the second seed, which is alright. I mean, it's still very good for our first pick together. And so at that point we knew we made it to Canada.
Okay, so let's put you on a hot seat real quick. So you got about as soon as I ask you a question, just spit out your first answer that comes to mind. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Favorite NHL team?
Flyers.
Favorite goalie?
Sergei Bobrovsky or Ryan Miller.
Okay, favorite all-time goalie of any era?
Ryan Ash.
Okay, what's your favorite pregame food?
That's tough. Apples and peanut butter.
Okay. What's your favorite memorable moment on the ice?
First varsity win.
Okay, first varsity win. What about your least favorite moment?
When I got scored on with 10 seconds to go in the middle school championship game.
Did you guys lose that game?
Yeah, it was tied up, and they had like 10 seconds to break away and scored on me.
That's tough. Happens to all of us. All right, again, this is Kyle McKillen, the September Z-tender of the month of 2013. Thanks for having you, bud.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be seeing you on the ice soon.
If you want to be the Z-tender put in the hot seat, just give us an email at info@ztending.com, and you get your chance to be put in the hot seat. All right. So next off, now we're going to get into a little bit of analysis. We talked a little bit about covering the puck. Here's another big thing. We talked about moving to the puck, shot save, move to the puck. We're going to talk about deflections for just a little bit. Basically, not just going down and facing the shot, but moving to it. Okay, move to their sticks. All right, let's take a look at Frankie Petkunas of the Warwick Wildcats Pee Wee AA team and on deflections.
Here we have Frank Petkunas of the Warwick Wildcats Pee Wee AA. Right here in this drill, we're working on deflections and screens in front. First off, you want to make sure you don't want to get too involved with the players in front of you. You want to establish your net presence. Get out there and challenge. Get close to the player's deflection as possible. Meaning, if the puck is going towards the deflector's stick, you want to be close to that stick to cover as much ground as possible. You do not want to be deep in your net. As we see here, Frankie's playing out nice and aggressive, gets in his stance. The shooters get ready to deflect the puck. Wherever the puck is going, you want to move to that stick. You want to move to that shot. So if the deflection is going towards the blocker side, Frankie's on his way, push over, pushes out, gets over and covers the puck.
Thank you for watching In the Crease with Ztending. I'm your host, John Ztending. I hope that you liked our episode. Give us a follow on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Just search Ztending. Just a recap on this week's episode. Our Z-Temmer of September is Kyle McKillen of the Grundy Senators, winning the international, or going to international Silver Sticks finals. A couple things we talked about is covering the puck. Make sure you have a backup plan. Put that paddle behind the glove and move into those rebounds. Deflections, don't just go down. Move to the puck. Move to that player's stick that's in front. Okay, you just don't want to go down and hope to get a deflection. Okay, move to their stick. The puck goes to their stick. Move to it. Get your body in front and smother the stick. Smother the puck. Our next episode, we're going to be talking. We're going to dive into pink in the rink, basically, which is a lot of goalies are getting into this. They're taping their pads pink, and a lot of players and teams are getting doing these fundraisers for breast cancer awareness. So we're going to deal with that. If you have pictures of your pads that you taped out and put pink, or anything you're doing to help bring awareness to breast cancer, please send us pictures and a brief description to info@ztending.com. Also, I want to give a brief thanks to one of our main supporters for Ztending, and that's Paint Zoo. The owner is Fran Drummond. He's the owner, artist, everything. I mean, he's Paint Zoo, and he does a lot of our Ztending masks, including my own. He does one of the best jobs in this area, and he also gets a chance to do some NHLers as well. He's done Mason's mask. He does Boucher's mask. He's done a couple. He's done Rask mask in the previous years. Also Brizgalov's. He's done some incredible work with the local universities, and our Z-Tenders are fortunate to have him part of Z-Tending. I just want to thank them and all the Z-Tenders and all you out there watching us. Feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and until next time, thank you.